Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Myself Bala here. I'm welcome you all to my channel. And this video, so we are going to uh, discuss about the new update on my Google Sheet, which we have added one more sheet. It's inside Camarilla in particularly stock options. So it is a very difficult task to find out, but we have some coding and we find out what are the stocks which forming inside Camarilla and how that stock is works. After the live market, because we are finding that inside levels 1 day prior. That means before the market open we find out what are the stocks which going to form such a inside pattern. And if that kind of stocks which given you the Camarilla R4 level, even it is more powerful. And that I'm going to discuss. And also we are updating the weekly sheet, and this week is a good market. In the first 3 days we have a lot of opportunities which triggers on a weekly basis. Just for example, Titan and McDowell, and today also McDowell inside, and it is giving you such a good move. And like a Grasim, Crompton. So these are all the stocks which generated the opportunity based on our advanced option strategy concept. It is a concept while we are using a strategy and calculation to find out the trade opportunity. It is not based on the any charts and indicator. It's purely a calculation basis trading opportunity which we are finding. And that we are teaching on the course. If you are really interested to learn the course, and you can also just get me more details on my WhatsApp. The number is shown on this video itself, as well as you will be finding the direct WhatsApp link on the description. So if you have any questions or a doubt also, you can use that number to contact me. Okay, so a lot of opportunities like Titan, Jubilant Food and United. So these are all the top, almost 40% from weekly positional, where you can see Bsoft. Sorry, that one is an intraday. Here you can look at this Voltas, PEL and Indalco. That was a huge good move which is happening on that. We made a video regarding that Indalco, which is triggers on the first day. A lot of opportunity, almost 40%, which increased more than 21 stocks, because we are not going to do all the 41 stocks, where we are simply following 2 to 3 stocks per a week. That's good enough. So from that we have to filter out some of the logic which we are used to find, and one or two opportunities that good enough. So 2 days back Bajaj FinServ and Bajaj Finance also triggered, and that was working well. And those who are following our strategy, they know very well how we can effectively use this scanner for weekly positional as well as monthly positional. Now recently we have some stocks triggers, but this is a nearby expiry week, so the next week is an expiry. As per our positional concept, we have to close maximum position by this Friday itself, because next week is the physical delivery and high margin required. So a lot of complication is there, and we are avoiding holding a position on the expiry week. So the maximum day is 23rd, that we are going to close our monthly positional also. But the sheet is going to update it on first of every month. So next month it is going to update it on 2nd of September. So because first is on Sunday, so second onwards it will be going to start. And intraday, you know very well. So we are using Camarilla R4, whatever the stock which breaks the Camarilla level, so that would be updated here. And the fourth sheet which you are looking currently, it is an inside Camarilla. So this was, I am just updating in the morning before market open. Okay, so what it suggests, and this much of strike prices, okay, which forming a inside Camarilla levels. Okay, that we are calculating 1 day prior. So that is very important. So Aarti Industries 620. So how I selecting the strike price? First of all, so for an example, Aarti Industries, what it closed by yesterday. So based on that closing price, I'm just taking that strike price. For an example, yesterday Aarti Industries that closed near about 620.10. So what the process which I'm doing? So yesterday's closing price here 620.10. So the nearest ATM strike price. So it is called 620 and 620 put. This is my strike price which I am going to look for tomorrow. These are all the strike price. Okay, from these two strike prices, if any of the strike prices which forming inside Camarilla, you know well, Camarilla levels is more perfectly working. So two types of inside Camarilla which I'm finding out. So how do I find out? The one inside Camarilla is comparing to the previous day. For an example, how I'm just finding a Camarilla levels. So let me assume, so this is what yesterday R4 level and this is an yesterday S4 level. Okay, so based on this, so this is what yesterday R4 and yesterday S4. So now what I'm just finding out, the first one is this today's R4 and today's S4. That would be inside. So this is what today S4 and today R4. So these two are inside between the previous day R4 and S4. So this is a normal Camarilla inside. This is a normal Camarilla inside one where I just finding out. So this is a one method where I'm finding a inside Camarilla. Okay, in particularly stock options based on the previous day closing. The second one which I'm finding out, for example, this is what an level. Okay, so R4, this is an R4 and this is an S4. So this is what an yesterday's level. Okay, so yesterday R4, yesterday R3, yesterday S3, yesterday S4. So this is the previous day, and today whatever the R4 and S4, that should be inside between the R3 and S3. This I consider narrow, very narrow, inside between the previous day 2 days level. So this is an R3 and this is an S3. So this is what one more inside Camarilla where I am finding out with the data. Okay. So this is the two types of options where I'm a scanner which I use to scan the stocks, and based on this we will be trying RT Industries 620. So directly in option chart. Okay. So for an example, RT Industries 620 call option. Okay. So let me go for what's happening 620. It may be inside and liquidity issue on this, maybe 5 minute chart. I will just look at, you can look at this. It is a 5 minutes because the levels are same, whatever the time frame you are changing. But if you are going with the 30 minutes, it may be if you are using auto Camarilla. Okay. So if I'm using daily Camarilla, it will never change even if you are changing any of the time frame. So what exactly I'm just explaining on the recently. So R4 and it is inside, S4 also inside. So it is inside between the previous day R4 and S4 level. So this is a normal inside level, but what I'm just looking for, and either it may be a call or a put. So we are looking for a buying opportunity. In this case, if it is breaks, I'm just looking for a breakout. And two ways we can use it, in either intraday as a pivot as a stop loss, or S4 as a stop loss, where we can use as a positional one, because this level is a key level. And if the S4 level which broken here, sorry, R4 level which broken, S4 if you keep a stop loss, and any point of the time if it is triggers, we can apply our 2.1 strategy, that we can make it as the 2.1 strategy also. Those who are following our advanced strategy, you will be understand. AU Bank 620, so AU Bank 620 call option, that is also inside. Okay, so we are always looking for an R4 breakout, but if you are looking for an intraday, this is not a right one for an intraday. So how it is positionally works, just look at this. Previously, here is an inside one. It is a normal inside, R4 inside between, and S4 is inside between the previous day. So this level is a positional breakout or intraday level, but it is not suitable for an intraday because the level is given you breakout on the closing hours. But if you are looking at a positional, so where exactly the level is somewhere around 9.75 and it went up to 14. So almost near about 50% where it is increased, but still the stop loss of that 6.55 is not broken. So this is the logic and idea where I'm just creating the scanners to find out those stocks. This is a new update and I'm just updating those who are the stock. For example, RF Pharma 1540, and I'm just finding out based on the closing price and the strike price, and RF Pharma, it is an inside, but it doesn't give you the breakout on a upside. So simply no entry. And Bajaj Auto 9800, 9800 is the call, and I'm just looking at whether it is an inside or not. You can look at this, it is a perfect inside, but it doesn't give you the breakout. Here also you can look at this breakout which is happening here, and it came down, but because it is happening in the first 15 minutes, that also one more concept which you are using. After 15 minutes, if it is breaks, it is more powerful, and then first candle it should be a maybe reversal also be happen. So any other stocks, S cards 3750. This is a normal insight where you can look at this. There is a breakout, but it is also happening in the first candle. Maybe we can ignore it, but after that we have an opportunity here 75, and maybe if I'm keeping a stop loss 53 and it went up to 86, so maybe around 12 points as a positional. If I hold it, maybe carry forward, or intradays I should close out and exit from the trader as per in intraday. And ICICI 1180. So let me go for ICICI 1180 call option. That would be one more stock and doesn't give you the R4 level breakout. So hope you understood this stocks where it is in exactly forming inside level. So whatever the stock which you want to check, but some of the stock which I marked in a yellow, so that is an exactly form that R4 and S4 level that would be inside between the previous day R3 and S3 in directly a stock option. So for an example, M&M 2750, only two stocks. If you filter out only very tight range, that is a narrow inside between the previous day R3 and S3, today's R4 and S4 would be there. So M&M 2750, the strike price also we are selecting based on the previous day. So you can look at this previous day closing price on the 5 minutes 2773. So nearest to strike price is 2750, M&M 2750. That should be the call, and it is an exactly inside between previous day R3 and S3. So this kind of pattern. So I'm just looking for a very tight or narrow Camarilla. So maybe this kind of stocks even more powerful breakout where I'm just looking for. In this case, it doesn't give you the breakout. And put side, we have a one more stock. Exactly looking. Previously, it is R side R4 and S4, but in yellow color, which I mentioned in the Google sheet, is about inside between the R3 and S3. So Tata Steel 155 put option. So there's one more opportunity that given you the breakout. Somewhere around 3.85 and maximum it moves 4.1, but still it is close on the same level. Maybe if you are positional, we just look at the tomorrow what would happen. Same like that in the Monday. So we are looking Euro Motor Corp 5100. It's a exact pattern which forms here. How many of them are looking at this? Because we made it here R4 level breakout which is happening here, and this is the candle around 940. The exact level is 144, and maybe S4 if I am keeping a stop loss 83, still now it doesn't reach the 83 as a stop loss. As a positional, it continues. How much risk which I have taken from R3 and R4 and S4, 59 points. And how many points it is generated maximum? 133 points. As of now, as per closing, it is 81 points. This is what that power of this particular inside Camarilla where I'm just looking for. And also, but the finding almost 180 stocks into two, almost 360 stocks to daily find out is a very difficult task. But we have developed that sheet, and it will be maybe helping you. And some of the stocks which forming a put side inside also put only on put. Some of the stocks which forming, but today Aarti Industries both the sides, but AU Bank in call side only, Aero Pharma, Bata India, any other stocks combinedly came here, both call and put. That also more powerful. And LNT today I seen, but it is a first candle breakout. LNT 3750. I seen that today. 3750 call option. That was in the first candle itself. It jumped on 5-minute chart. I'm just looking at 3750 opening itself. It moved almost 8.5. Sorry. Yeah. So and then it went up to 11. I think we are checking wrong one. LNT 3600. The strike price is 3600. Yeah, I seen that in the first candle itself. It given breakout, and I'm seeing on the first 5 minutes it was trading near about 44, but our breakout level is 41. But instead of taking above to the level, it may be increasing our risk. But even though it is after breakout, it was 57. That is also moved, and some of the stocks. And while SBI in 820, this is normal inside. Here it doesn't break the level where you can see. But in the same SBIN, 620 put option, sorry, 820 put option may not be a inside. You can see this is not an inside. That's why it is not filtered only on the particular strike price and particular strike with either call and put, which forms that would be mentioned here. Okay, this is for an information and educational. So I'm not providing any tips based on this. So maybe it will be a scanner will help you to find out the right trade opportunity by using this. and you may be utilize this also. And intraday also we have a lot of stocks today triggered based on the concept, and monthly positional. So we are working based on the advanced option strategy concept, and weekly positional, that is also working based on the concept. This too may be helping you to find out a stocks based on the scanner. This is also a scanner for my positional strategy, and those who are finished at the courses, they know very well how to use that one. And this is what an update which we have done on our Google sheet, and it may be daily updating before market open. So you will be finding some opportunity from here also, if your idea and the stock logic is same. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.